Hey, this is Jersey Jones from Jersey Jones Sports. How's it going out there this week, baseball nerds? It's time to review my top 5 cards I pulled off the internet this week from eBay, whatnot, Facebook, various places I get cards and do business. Let's take a look and see what I got. First up, we have an excellent 1962 Topps Duke Snider. Very sharp corners. Centering on it is horrendous, but nice sharp corners, nice back, good printing. Everything is in good shape. This one is ripe to head to grading. Edwin Donald Duke Snider, born in 1926, died in 2011, nicknamed the Duke of Flatbush, was an American professional baseball player, primarily center fielder. He spent most of his major league career playing for the Brooklyn Dodgers from 1947 to 1962, later playing one season each for the Mets and San Francisco Giants. Snider was named the National League All-Star roster 8 times and was NL Most Valuable Player runner-up in 1955. In 16 seasons with the Dodgers, he helped lead the team to 6 World Series with victories in 55 and 59. He was elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1980. Next up, still in the packaging, we've got a Toys R Us rookie, Bo Jackson. Picked this one off of a Facebook group, and this is 1987 Toys R Us, number 13 of 30. Beautiful card. Vincent Edward Bo Jackson was born on November 30th, 1962. Played professional baseball and football. He was the only professional athlete in history to be named All-Star in 2 major American sports. Jackson's achievements at elite levels in multiple sports give him a reputation of one of the greatest athletes of all time. Jackson played college baseball as an outfielder, college football as a running back for Auburn Tigers, won the Heisman Trophy in 1985. He played in the National Football League for the Raiders and Major League Baseball for the Royals, White Sox, and Angels. He's inducted in the College Football Hall of Fame in 1996, Kansas City Royals Hall of Fame in 2024. In 89 and 90, Jackson's name became known beyond just sports, though. Bo Knows Everything advertising campaign. Everyone remembers that from when we were growing up. A series of advertisements by Nike starring Jackson alongside musician Bo Diddley promoting cross-training athletic shoe named for Jackson. Bo was so fast. He was one of the fastest athletes ever in their history of sports. And with a terrible hip injury, his hips got dislocated right here. And this essentially ended his career. I mean, he was an elite level athlete before this, and then after the injury, he still came back, played Major League Baseball, but he was never the same. I mean, he basically tore his hip out of the socket on this play, and he was just a ridiculous athlete. Doctors actually said that Bo was so fast. The reason why his injury was so bad is because he was creating so much torque how fast he was going. It's like when that injury happened, he literally ripped his hip out of his socket, and his socket was holding on by a thread, and he almost died as a result of this injury. He had to have emergency surgery and a very long rehab, but you see he got up and was trying to walk it off after basically destroying his hip. Unbelievable athlete. All right, next up is our Bernie Williams, Bernie Baseball. This comes from the Bo Jackson Battle Arena. It is an autograph. It is on-card auto, no sticker. Beautiful card. As you can see, like I said, Bo Jackson Battle Arena. These cards are really, really hot. Full disclosure, I have no plans to actually play this game. I think it's going to be like Pokemon. You can not find these Bo Jackson Battle Arena cards anywhere except for eBay at exorbitant prices. This is some kind of foil, like I said, on-card auto. Bernie Williams was born September 13th, 1968. He's a Puerto Rican former professional baseball player. He spent his entire 16-year career with the Yankees from 1991 through 2006. Center fielder, Williams was a member of 4 World Series championship teams with the Yankees. He ended his career with a .297 batting average, 287 home runs, 1,257 runs batted in, 1,366 runs scored, 449 doubles, and 990 fielding percentage. He was a 5-time All-Star, won 4 Gold Glove Awards, a Silver Slugger Award, American League MVP and batting title 1998, 1996 American League Championship Series MVP. He's known for consistency and postseason heroics. Williams is one of the most beloved Yankees. Team honored him with retiring his uniform number 51 and dedicating a plaque to him in Monument Park in May of 2015. Williams is widely considered one of the greatest switch-hitting center fielders in sports history. Williams, of course, is also a classically trained guitarist. Following his retirement from baseball, he released 2 jazz albums. He was nominated for a Latin Grammy in 2009. He's a true Renaissance man. He'd do absolutely everything. Next up is our 1969 Topps in a PSA 9. This one's going to have Bob Gibson, Fergie Jenkins, and Bill Singer. I've never heard of Bill Singer, but Bob Gibson and Fergie Jenkins are absolute legends. I saw an interview with Hank Aaron. He said this guy was the hardest person to hit off the major leagues that he saw during his entire career. Robert Gibson, who was born on November 9th, 1935 and died on October 2nd, 2020 during the height of COVID, was nicknamed Gibby or Hoot. He was a Major League Baseball pitcher who played an entire career for the Cardinals from 1959 to 1975. Known for his ferocity, competitive nature, Gibson tallied 251 wins, 3,117 strikeouts, a 2.91 ERA. He was a 9-time All-Star, 2-time World Series champion. He won 2 Cy Young Awards from 1968, National League MVP Award. Gibson actually briefly played for the Harlem Globetrotters because he was good in basketball and baseball, probably football and a bunch of other stuff. He chose to pursue a baseball career and signed with the Cardinals organization, became a full-time starting pitcher in 1961. First-time All-Star in 1962. Gibson won 2 of 3 games he pitched in the 64 World Series, won 20 games in the season the first time in 1965. Gibson would also pitch 3 complete victories in 1967 World Series. He was one of 4 players and 2 pitchers to win multiple World Series MVPs. Fergie Jenkins, who was born in 1942, is a Canadian baseball player. He played Major League Baseball from 1965 to 1983 for the Philadelphia Phillies, Chicago Cubs, Texas Rangers, and Boston Red Sox. Jenkins was most of his career with the Cubs. He was an NL Clubs All-Star for 3 seasons. In 1971, he was the first Canadian Cubs pitcher to win the Cy Young Award. He was a 20-game winner in 7 seasons, including 6 consecutive seasons with the Cubs. He was National League leader in wins in 1971, American League AL leader in wins in 1974. Jenkins is also NL leader in complete games, 67, 70, 71. He led the NL in strikeouts in 1969 and had over 3,000 strikeouts during his career. His 284 victories, the most for any black pitcher in Major League history. Jenkins played basketball in the offseason with the Harlem Globetrotters too for 1967 and 1969. He pitched 2 seasons for Canada in the minor league London majors. Following his major league career, Jenkins became the first Canadian to be inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1991. He remained the only one until Larry Walker's selection in 2020. Last card I got, my top 5 cards I got on the internet this week. Frank Robinson story, ASA, autographed. This is hand-signed auto. I hate stickers. I hate 2 things I hate. Stickers and unlicensed card. You can clearly see hand-signed ASA autos. These are numbered to 2000. This is number 412 2000. It is very, very hard to find these cards in mint-type shape, like ever at all. Everything is always terrible. Here in the back, we have a little bit of edge damage, and we're off-center in the front, but otherwise, this card is absolutely beautiful. Sharp corners, very, very nice. Frank Robinson, born in 1935, passed away in 2019, was nicknamed the Judge. For 5 teams over 21 seasons, the Reds, the Orioles, the Dodgers, the Angels, and the Cleveland Indians. 1975, Robinson became the first black manager in Big League history as a player manager for the Indians. First player named to be National League MVP in both NL and AL, Robinson was named NL MVP after leading the Cincinnati Reds to the pennant in '61. He was named the AL MVP in 1966, leading the Orioles after winning the Triple Crown. Robinson's 49 home runs, most by an AL player of 1962 and 1989, and stood for a franchise record 30 years. He helped lead the Orioles to the first 2 World Series times in franchise history. In 1966 and 1970, he named Series MVP, and 66 after leading the Orioles a 4-game sweep of Dodgers. He's a 4-time All-Star. Robinson batted 309 times, hit 30 home runs 11 times, and led the league in slugging 4 times, runs scored 3 times. His 586 career runs rank as 4th in Major League history at the time of their retirement. He ranked 6 total bases, extra base hits, 8th in games played, 9th in runs scored. His 2,943 career hits are the most since 1934, but any player fell short of a 3,000 mark. He was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame his first year of eligibility in 1982. All right, there you have it. Those are my top 5 cards I've got off the internet. Some of them going to PC, some have actually already sold. I'm just getting ready to send them out. All very, very beautiful cards. I'm thinking about sending that Duke Snider and that Bo Jackson and grading. I love this Frank Robinson. This is probably a PC card for me because I love these ASA story autographs and I do collect them. Let me know in the comments what you got this week.